microphone. This is the lounge. We're currently speaking to the founder of Swagger Salon, Yun Shin. I got it right, finally. Thank you very much for joining us, Yun Shin, and making time off your busy schedule. It's a Friday evening, and people with attitude are always out on a Friday evening, making money, like you are. Well, having said that, it's I'm sure starting a business like this was no easy task. It was not as simple as coming up with a word, a lancy, putting it on a cap, and then selling thousands of caps. You also had to think about the business and how you were going to make it grow, and how you'd put different products out in the market. So what was that like for you in the beginning?
Lancy started as a cap, as I said. The thing about it was when I started Lancy, the main problem was having people to sell the caps. That was something I didn't know, because me coming up with my brand, I had no idea how to run a business. I don't know how to run a clothing company. So I thought, since I have the products, I'm sure people want to sell the caps, right?
Right.
So I went to all these stores around KL asking them, thinking that they would sell my caps.
Right.
That wasn't the case.
Why didn't they take your cap? Or your caps?
Yeah, they're like, whose brand is this? Is this yours? I've never heard of it before.
Is this an international brand?
Exactly. They're like, we'll get back to you on this. No, I don't think we're looking for any new brands now. So my enthusiasm.
Nice way of saying we don't like Malaysian stuff.
I don't know. I don't actually know the reason why.
Right.
But yeah, my ego was totally
shattered.
Shattered on that day. So I went back home and I thought, okay, if these people don't want to sell my caps, then I'll sell it on my own lah. So that's how the Swagger Salon came about.
Right.
Me having no money, I couldn't start a brick and mortar store. So I decided to sell it online. So the Swagger Salon thing was actually it happened by coincidence, because no one wanted to carry my caps at the moment. So that's how the Swagger Salon came about, as an online store, and hence selling the caps online. Ironically, now everybody wants to carry the caps, which I would have to say, no, I don't think I have enough stock.
Right. You have to pull back a little bit.
Yeah.
But having said that, coming up with a product like this, quality control is always important in a product. And I've seen firsthand some of your products, and I must say that the quality control within these products are fantastic. I don't know how you do it, but it's a great job that you've put together, putting good products or Malaysian products out in the market now. So how do you look at the quality control and design aspect of things, as you move along from 2009 till now? What was that evolution like?
I think the most important thing about having your own brand is to not use ready-made shirts or ready-made caps, because a lot of people, when they want to use the easy way out or the cheaper way out, they're ready-made t-shirts, they just print their own logo or their own brand. We don't do that. We source for the cloth, and we make sure, we have our own cutting, so we get the factory to cut up the cloth and sew the shirts from scratch. So it might cost a little more, but in the long run, as you can see, it's worth it. It makes the brand.
But sourcing for products too, if a product is coming from Malaysia, a lot of people would like to source the material within Malaysia. And do you do that, or do you work out of Malaysia?